Air masses. Cold fronts are marked on weather maps with the symbol of a blue line of triangles or spikes called pips pointing in the direction of travel and are placed at the leading edge of the cooler air mass. That cold, dense air wedges its way under the warm air out ahead of it. Cold fronts are very much like atmospheric plows, pushing away warm, moist air and replacing it with a cooler, drier air mass. Another good metaphor for a cold front is that it's like a hand plane. I'm going to pause there in case you don't know what a hand plane is. That's this right here. Okay, so you can see they're using a piece of wood and pushing down under, and the wood that they're scraping off is kind of curling up above the tool. Okay. So another good metaphor for a cold front is that it's like a hand plane. When the cutter or sharpened metal plate is pushed forward over a wood surface, it slices shavings of wood that curl upward in advance of the cutter. That means in front of the cutter. With the cold front, warm air is rapidly forced upward like the shavings in advance of the actual front, which is the cutter. This creates towering cumulus clouds, some hard showers, and quite possibly a few gusty thunderstorms followed by a push of cooler and drier air in its wake. Cold fronts generally advance at an average speed of 20 to 25 miles per hour toward the east, faster in the winter than the summer, and are usually oriented along a northeast to southwest line. Winds out ahead of a cold front tend to blow from the south and southwest, and then shift after the frontal passage, called a fropa by meteorologists, into the northwest. On occasion, a cool air mass might build up over eastern Canada and sink southward through the northern New York and New England. The result is a cold front that advances toward the west and the south. Such a scenario is called a backdoor cold front and usually occurs during the spring and summer months. In the spring, when many are yearning for milder temperatures to take hold, a backdoor front is looked upon as a setback, with temperatures falling from unseasonably balmy levels back to chilly or even cold levels. Conversely, in the summer, backdoor fronts can be a welcome change, as a sweltering heat wave can suddenly be brushed aside as a front coming in from the north or northeast ushers in a cool, refreshing breeze.